Hi, my name is Noel Davis with World Composting, and today we're going to do an update on Bin 2. The last time we did an update, the food was almost all gone. I think there was a couple little scraps left, and we realized that the material we put on top that was left over from when we sorted did not mix with the paper down below. It was sort of like in levels. It was sort of like plastered like this, and it was like you had the good level above and a bad level below. So we mixed it all together. We then added some food, but we didn't add any of like crushed eggshell or anything like that, or crab, or any grit for it. So I think we're going to check on the food, see how it's doing, see if it's gone. If it is, we'll add more. If not, we are going to add some grit to that area and maybe see if it needs a little bit more moisture too. So let's go and take a look at it. All right, here we go. We've got bin 2. Last time we updated was 8/9. Today's 8/21. So I already have the date on here. Remember, this is only our third update on this. So the start date is 7/10. You guys can see the harvest. I'll link to it up top here. So, you can see the harvest and the restarting of this. And then we had our first, second, and this is our third update here. So let's take a look and see how it's doing. Good amount of moisture on the lid. So it looks like it's spread out pretty well. It's not just to one side. So let's put that off to the side here. Now you can see where we last fed was on this side. And let me grab a glove here. We'll take a look and see how this is doing. Now guys, just so you know, I'm putting these t-shirts on to mark where I last fed, so I don't lose track of the location. Let me just take this out. So let's just see how we're doing over here. Not seeing any food so far. Let's see, but I think I put it down towards the bottom. See lots of worms in here. Some nice healthy worms. As you can see right there, nice healthy guy. Maybe there is a little bit of food left in here. So it looks like there is. It looks like there's worms crawling all over it. So they're getting at this, whatever's left in here. Not a whole lot left, but there is some food left. And I do think we'll add another feeding, because I thought I added quite a bit of food last time. So I'd hate for them to run out over the next week. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to kind of cover that back up a little bit. Is there a piece of plastic in here? Sorry, I thought I saw a piece of plastic in here. Oh, here it is. Looks like a purple piece of plastic. It does feel like a piece of plastic right there. I'm going to take that out and throw that to the side. I don't want plastic in my bins. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a feeding right here in the center now. So I'm just going to dig a trench right here. Leave a little bit down in there. And this food's going to be a little bit frozen. Not fully frozen, though. I've been thawing it for a little bit. Actually, there's quite a bit of worms here in this section as well. We're going to move this off to the side. Oh, let me just get a little bit out of here. We just want a little bit of a layer on the bottom, not too much. So moisture content looks pretty good in here. I don't think I'm going to have to add too much moisture, but I will add, as I've been doing, with some grit. So let me get that first. I'm going to add that actually in the bottom this time, and then a little bit on top as well. So let me just grab my grit container. Again, this is ground up eggshell and crab. And I'll link up top to a video on how you can process that. I'll just add a little bit in. This stuff is bad to breathe, by the way. I'm using this little container because that way it doesn't get as airborne and I'm not breathing it in. And now let me put my glove on and we'll grab some food here to add. So what I have here is a banana peel, which is slightly frozen, some carrot, and I'm going to grab a little bit of celery in here as well, and asparagus. And this is a little bit more frozen, but this is some peelings as well from something. I don't think those are carrots, but I'm not sure what they are. Almost looks like peppers or something like that went bad or something. I don't know. So, or maybe that's a zucchini. Maybe that's a zucchini that we peeled. So there we go. That's frozen a little bit, but I'm going to leave that on top. Now, because it's frozen, I am going to do one other thing here, and that is I'm going to put on, well, first I'm going to add a little bit more crushed eggshell or the grit material that I'm using, and then I'm going to add a little bit of paper to the top of this just to kind of protect the worms when I cover this back up. So a little bit more of the grit. I don't think we need any more moisture in this bin, so I'm going to add in a little bit of paper on top here, just a sprinkling to kind of protect it. Let me get my glove back on here. I'm going to cover this back up with this material on the side here, so hopefully they'll start working their way over. All right, that looks pretty good. Sorry about that, I knocked the bin sideways there. Let me just clean off my glove a little bit. And now what we want to do is we're going to continue as we did before. We're going to mark this with this cloth right here. And I'll know that I'm moving this way because this side's kind of empty right now. So that's the way we're going to know which way we're moving. And then the next time we'll go over here, we'll feed in this section right here that's, recessed down. And actually, as long as they don't move too much material over, we'll be able to just put it right in there and then cover it up. So that's my update for this week. Hope you enjoyed. This one did finish off its food, unlike the other bin, my bin 1. So it's doing pretty well, and it looks really good. So hopefully this will continue. And if you have any questions or comments, please let me know. And please remember, I do have Amazon links down below if you're looking to purchase any of these items. So thank you for watching. And again, let me know if you have any comments.